Assalamualaikum everybody, welcome to Yuka Speaks. My name is Yuka Tasneem. So today I came across this very interesting topic of stars in Sura As Saffat from ayat number 6 to 10. And Allah Rabbul Alamin is talking about why he created stars and what are their functions. So we know, like at night when we look at the sky, we see the stars and they're like very beautiful. They make the whole sky so beautiful. The sky itself has its own beauty, and when you add the stars, the beauty increases. And that's the thing about our Creator, about our Rabb, about Allah Rabbul Alamin, that He loves beauty. He loves beauty. Because if you think about it, Allah Rabbul Alamin has said that this earth, this worldly life is cursed. Okay? It's cursed because people commit so many sins here, creates fitna, creates chaos, and it's not the kind of life we should strive for. Yes, we should work hard and everything, but that's not this worldly life should not be our ultimate goal. But look at the world. It's so beautiful. Like Allah has decorated this world, this earth with skies, yes, with rivers, oceans, lakes, mountains, hills, birds, trees, flowers. And there's certain places on earth when you look at them, at least this is what I say, that if this earthly place is so beautiful, I mean, just imagine how Jannat is going to be beautiful. Because Jannat is a very pure place and pure people are going to live there. So I just wonder how Allah Rabbul Alamin has beautified his Jannah, right? That's what comes into my mind. So Allah Rabbul Alamin talks about stars, and he takes how should I say it? Like he takes oath on stars and moon and sun because these are his signs. Okay. So from Surah As Saffat, in ayat number 6, Allah Rabbul Alamin says, "Indeed, we have adorned the lowest heaven with the stars for decoration." So the stars are only for the lowest heaven. Like there are 7 skies. So the first sky from our earth that we see is the only one that is adorned with stars. Ayat number 7, and for protection from every rebellious devil. Now this is the second function, and we are going to talk about this today. Ayat number 8, they cannot listen to the highest assembly of angels, for they are pelted from every side. Ayat number 9, fiercely driven away, and they will suffer an everlasting torment. Ayat number 10, but whoever manages to stealthily eavesdrop is instantly pursued by piercing flare. So the first function I have already discussed, that the stars are for decoration, it beautifies the sky and everything. The second function is to shoo away the devils, is to shoo away the jinns. Now, if you are a Muslim, you have to believe in jinns. If we don't believe in jinns, our faith is incomplete, because jinns are mentioned in Quran. Allah Rabbul Alamin mentions jinn in Quran, and Allah Rabbul Alamin also says that I quote, "I have created humans, mankind and jinn just to worship me." So jinns exist. So imagine you and your friends, or you or your cousins are having a get together, and you guys are having late night chats, and if someone says like, "Hey, I have a jinn story to share," I mean, everyone wants to hear jinn stories, and everybody is fascinated by jinns, right? So I hope this video and my lecture or my blabbering fascinates you too, because I'm going to talk about jinn today. So there are good jinns and there are bad jinns. The bad jinns are really very bad. Just like human beings, when people are good, they're very good, and when people are bad, they can be really, really bad, right? So bad jinns, they can fly to the first sky. They cannot fly above the first sky, but they can fly up to the first sky. And when they can fly there, they like to listen to the angels. And what do the angels talk about? What do they listen? So when Allah Rabbul Alamin reveals a decree, when Allah Rabbul Alamin gives them any order, And when angels come on earth with that order, so there are seven skies, right? In every sky, there are thousands and thousands, billions and billions of angels, and they're all there to carry out Allah's order. So when one of them is given that order, other angels ask that one particular angel, like, okay, what information do you have? What Allah Rabbul Alamin has said? What Allah Rabbul Alamin has decreed? And the angels, they discuss among themselves, right? And when they're having this discussion near the first sky, the devil or the bad jinn like to listen to them. Now they have an intention, they have a special intention why they like to listen. There are people on this earth who claim that, okay, I can tell you your future. I can tell you what kind of life you're gonna lead. I can read your palm, and I can tell you what you should do based on that palm reading. And I can look into your future. There are people, I forgot the terms, what they're called. Fortune teller and astrologer. Yes, astrologer. Yes, they call themselves that, and they claim that these are the things that they can do. That they can look into the future, they can tell your future and everything. You know how they get information about your future, how they can tell you that these are the events that gonna occur in your life in future. It's because they have connection with those bad genes or devils, if you say. And that's how they get their information. But the problem is, you see, when the devils or the genes, they go up to the sky, they want to listen to the angels, that's when the stars are thrown at them. That's their second function. Okay? The stars are thrown at them because from earth we see them, there are like hanging lamps. They're like hanging lamps and they're so beautiful. But in actual nature, they are balls of fire. They're fire themselves. And genes are made of fire too, as we know. They're made of smokeless fire. So this ball of fire, when they go up to listen to the angels, are thrown at them, and that's when the devils are shooed away or they run for their lives. Okay, so yes, they do listen, but they listen to one or two information, not the whole conversation. Okay, so when they're coming to the fortune tellers and these astrologers, they're not giving them the full information because they don't have the full information. They're just giving them one or two things that they have heard, and they mix hundreds of lies with that one or two truths, and then they're presented to their master, which is the fortune tellers and the astrologers. And then the astrologers and these people, they pass on to the information or this service to normal human beings who go up to them. Okay, and that is the whole scenario that's happening at the back. Now, it may seem very weird to you about stars being thrown at devils and everything. Maybe this is the first time you are listening to something like this, but it actually happens. This actually happens. And Allah Rabbul Alamin does this so that it can protect us human beings. I mean, just imagine if all of your decision, the angels are carrying, Allah Rabbul Alamin decreed something for you, and the angels are, carrying up those information, those classified information, and the genes can get access to everything that has been decreed for you. Just imagine how in danger you will be, how in danger your lives are gonna be if it falls into the wrong hand. Just imagine about the governments, because governments around the country, around the world, they have classified information too, and they don't like to share it with other governments or spies or even general public, because if it falls into the wrong hand, it can cause chaos, it can cause problems for a country, it can in fact endanger a population. So it's exactly like that. And every time you see these stars that like flying stars, I forgot the actual term. When we see flying stars, we find it very beautiful. And in fact, in some cultures, they make a wish upon it. It's a superstition. Please don't do this. They make a wish like, oh, okay, if you see a flying star and if you make a wish, then it comes true. No, Absolutely not. These flying stars we see because at that time maybe some devils were working really very hard and Allah throws, or the angels throws those ball of fires or those stars at them so that they cannot listen. Okay? This special ball of fire or these special stars are called Shihabun Sakibun. Now, before I end my video, I would like to say that do not go to this kind of people who claims to know your future, fortune tellers or astrologers, because Allah Rabbul Alamin has said when people do that, their amal, their good deeds, their worship, their ibadah, none of it is accepted, at least for 40 days. But if people ask for forgiveness or make tawbah and never go to these people, then Allah will surely accept your tawbah and Allah will surely forgive you. This is absolutely haram in Islam, to know one's future from another person. Because why would another human being know about your future? It is only Allah who decrees taqdeer for us, who decides our fate for us, who knows what's going to happen in our lives, in our future. That is why Allah is the one we should appeal. Allah is the one we should pray and be obedient to. If we want our future to be good and to be fruitful, to be like, okay, I don't want any tension, I don't want any money problems, that is why we should always go to Allah Rabbul Alamin and always make dua. Do not go to this kind of people, because I know in my immediate circle, within my relatives or family, I do not know much people who go to this kind of people who commits this kind of shirk. Oh, by the way, this is a kind of a shirk, and this is a very big shirk. Don't do this. Allah does not like when we create partnership with Him, and asking for getting to know our future from another human being is creating a partnership with Allah Rabbul Alamin. So we shouldn't do that. But yeah, as I was saying, that many people in Islamic community, in a Muslim community, go to this kind of people, for different reasons, and that's not nice. That is not how we should be obedient to Allah Rabbul Alamin, and that is haram. That is absolutely haram. I mean, just imagine you dying in this state where you are committing such a big shirk against Allah Rabbul Alamin. So yeah, you shouldn't do that. We should always have taqwa on Allah Rabbul Alamin. We should always establish tawakkul, absolute dependence on Allah Rabbul Alamin, because to Him is our final return. I hope you learned something from my video, mainly from this video, and